FBI Special Agent, Francis York Morgan. Please, just call me York. That's what everyone
You're
calls
welcome to accompany me to the Greenvale General Hospital.
Zach, they're here. Zach, here goes the civilized world.
Hello everyone, Niall here from Money Fools and Gamers.
Well then, Agent York,
and I'm cutting in the middle of a conversation.
I was going to head back to the hotel and go over my notes. I need to contact HQ and give a progress report too.
Okay, and let's call it a day here.
Sounds good?
Contact my office when you finish.
No,
We'll pick
I
you up
don't want to contact your office. Why the hell should I contact your office? You should be contacting
Alright
me.
then, let's do that.
I am not staring at your
Hold on,
area
Agent York.
or anything.
We're going out to eat at Nick's Diner. Would you like to come with
This
us?
is something I like about Daily Premonition. The fact that it has,
Thomas is a great cook.
branching
Nick
paths.
is the real deal.
And that's just
No
horrible.
visit to
That's
Greenvale is
horrible.
complete
Poor
without eating at
Thomas.
the A&G.
A very appealing proposition.
But yeah,
Zach, what do you think? We can always go back to the hotel after
Well-
eating dinner. Or go directly back to the hotel.
well, let's go
You
and eat
decide,
with
Zach.
them. But yeah, see, stuff like this. Like, if you don't do it, then you know, you don't get extra cutscenes. Which I actually kind of like, because they kind of add a lot of stuff to the story. Like, okay, this isn't, you know, it's just a diner.
I've been sheriff here for a long
In other
time
words,
now.
he's been a sheriff since the
This is
70s.
the worst murder I've ever seen.
Because look at that mustache.
Our town is a little odd in some ways, but it's usually
No, it
a peaceful
isn't.
place.
We had our fair share of cases, but just the regular stuff. A high school kid
Asshole.
shoplifting from the milk barn, maybe? Or some hot-headed kids fighting, fueled on liquor?
Bastard.
Nothing more than that.
How dare they?
Agent York, what kind of cases have you dealt with in the past?
Not much different from those
Oh
you just
yeah,
mentioned.
not much different.
The case I was on
Oh, just
until
weird.
last month. Well, the guy killed 7 girls in a
Yep,
3-month
that's
period.
not much different to what's happening. That's what happened in the town in the
He
past.
sawed their heads off from the neck and took them back to his house. He cleaned the skulls up and used them as utensils in his daily life. To eat from or...
Yep,
As a
not
hero.
much different.
He hated women.
No,
That was his
no,
way of
he
doing
doesn't
it.
hate women.
He'd fill skulls with ice, cola, and rum.
Okay, that
He
sounds like
died in
something
one
from
go.
like Shakespeare.
For him,
I don't
that was
know why.
unusual.
Like I'm trying to think of the name of the
question
play,
his mental state was the pivotal point in the court case.
in which one of the characters holds a skull up.
For me, he was insane.
Yeah,
100%.
someone who cuts off the heads of women.
Drinking from the skulls. Well, that is one thing.
Well, yeah, that's insane.
But those he had used to relieve himself, he would then just use them to...
Okay, so the part about him drinking from the
Yeah,
skulls
that's too much
of
for me.
women,
It's just not sanitary.
that's not the part that's insane. It's the part that,
Not
it's the
sanitary.
part that,
Uh,
you know,
That's
he
probably
drinks
not
from
the
them.
problem for
That's the
most
part
of
that's
us.
insane. Or the part where he uses the ones where he pissed in.
An ingenious law school student raped over 800 victims. That was a nasty.
Thank you, Agent York. Now, let's talk about something else.
I love the
You don't want to
awkwardness.
hear anymore?
I just
That's a
love
shame,
how
isn't it, Zach?
awkward
I was
York
just about
is
to get to
among
the
these,
good part, too.
among
Seems
Emily
like you
and
live
Thomas
in
and
a
such.
totally different world. I mean, you're like an elite agent who just jumped out from a movie or something. In your eyes, we must look like we're just playing cops and robbers.
No.
Ugh, I give up. I can't compete with you.
Don't say that, Emily. The cases you have solved
FBI
are all
special agent.
full-fledged crimes.
I love this track.
A crime is a crime. Size doesn't
Yeah, it's
matter.
true.
There is no big and
Yeah.
small. Crimes always have a criminal and a victim. No victim will ever welcome a crime, no matter what its size. So, fundamentally, there is no difference in size.
Damn, he has a way with words.
Well said, Agent Morgan.
We work day and night to preserve peace and order in this town. You understand
Damn
that,
right. God bless you, George, and God bless your porno stash.
Of course. But still, I don't view shoplifting and Anna's murder as the same level
Well,
of
they
crime.
are kind of the same level of crime.
Me, neither. I never even dreamt that such a thing could ever even happen in this town.
Oh, look, it's Quinn. But I
keep
can't
on
see who's
expecting to
eating with
see
him.
Anna. Here in this diner, waiting on tables.
And Olivia's serving him tea or coffee. Given that
Excuse
it's
us,
late at night, I
Agent
assume it's
Morgan.
coffee.
We should have made dinner a more uplifting experience. Let's call it a night.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, you can really
Good night,
make
then.
dinner uplifting after a girl's been murdered in a small town. Yeah, I can think of many ways to, make an uplifting dinner and such. Like, let's make some jokes about the deceased. I'm sure that'll make everyone happy. Right. Now, let's head back to the hotel. No. Oh, actually... Oh, great, I forgot what I was going to say. Must have been a lie. But yeah, I'm very sorry that this is a much shorter episode, because I'm only going to do this up until the next episode. Because I would have recorded this a lot. Like, if I had known,
Zach, if you
if I had
notice
remembered
anything,
that, like,
just stop me.
after the town meeting, it was only this cutscene, or this part, and then it's pretty much with... Great, I'm going the wrong way. I'm an idiot. But if I had known, I would have done this a lot sooner. Because, like, I can't remember how much of it there is. I know that there's a cutscene where York is on the typewriter, but aside from that, I can't remember what else. Right, shit. Well, Burn Street, you've just been slammed by the Yorkmeister. And my car's running low on fuel. Marvelous. Oh dear. Dear. But anyway, I mean, I'm kind of surprised, like, that I wasn't going the right way at first. Because, I mean, I played this game enough times to, to somewhat remember the town. I mean, I remember most of the importance. I remember the important stuff in the game. I even remember little side quests and such. Like, if I remember correctly, I played this on Xbox when it first came out about maybe 3 or maybe 6 times. I would say closer to like 4 or 5. Then it came out in PS3 and Director's Cut, then I played it roughly the same amount of times, and well, currently this is my first playthrough on the PC version. Because anytime I play this, I'm recording it, so... a QWERTY typewriter. My granda has one of these. Well, it doesn't look exactly like that one, but, And I kind of like this, the fact that he uses it's a 21st century, and he's using a typewriter to do his reports. Kind of like it. Alright, let's get typing.
Okay then, Zach. Let's go back over our progress. First, the victim. Anna's death. She was found hanging from a tree in the forest.
A red tree.
She was cut open with a knife from her chest down to her stomach.
Correct.
That was the direct cause of death.
Was it though?
The strangulation marks and skull fracture were caused after death. Her tongue was also bit off, and I found something inside her mouth.
Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Yeah, it was the red seed from the autopsy. Oh god.
That's right. We found the
It'd be
same
kind of funny
red
to
seed in her
it'd be kind of funny just to actually choose the
Coincidentally,
lollipop.
it was raining
Oh yeah,
when
after
Anna
the
was
victim
killed.
died, we
The
found
traces of
a lollipop,
tears
a
were still
chop in her
evident on her
mouth.
face. Which means the perpetrator killed Anna under a roof in the lumber mill,
Yep.
and then carried her body into the woods after it stopped raining. We found numerous important pieces of evidence at the site of the crime.
Yeah,
A total of 4 things.
don't I remember it?
Knee prints in the grass. A wood chip with metal dust.
A photo of a man with a tattoo on his back.
Okay, that part I never understood. The whole, why was there just a photo line there?
Do you remember what that was, Zach?
Yeah, with the stiletto heel.
That's right. A broken stiletto heel.
Belong...
Aligning
no.
this with the other evidence
Owned
suggests
by
that
none other than
2
the
people came into
elusive Miss
contact
Stiletto
with Anna's
heel.
body
They
prior
will
to it being
appear in the next
discovered by us.
episode.
Those being the perpetrator who killed Anna and Miss Stiletto Heel. There is also the possibility that a third party carried Anna to the woods. That means we could be dealing with 3 people. 2 or 3 people. In any case, Miss Stiletto Heel may have vital information. We need to find her next.
And which we will do in the next episode.
We didn't use forensic methods, but we're still closing in on the criminal.
Well, we're far out in the boondocks. And we're the only guy who actually has advanced technology beyond a
Have I forgotten
payphone.
anything?
Even
Well,
though
of
we're
course.
using a typewriter.
The marks on her hand tell us that Anna was gripping something when she died.
Yeah,
Do you remember that,
the
Zach?
locket. I think it was.
What do you think she was
I
holding
don't remember
on
whether
to?
it was a necklace or a locket, but it was one or the other. A round object.
That's right. A round object. The marks on her hand suggest a peace mark. The man in the photo found in the woods had a tattoo of an upside-down peace mark on his back. These 2 could well be
They
related,
very well could be.
but we don't know for sure. Next, the townfolk. A few are worthy of special attention. Carol McLean, the singer and bar owner.
Yeah, the
She's
woman who
Thomas's
just walked
sister.
out on us at the,
Then there's
At
Nick
the,
Cormack, the
gathering.
owner of the diner. Both of them
Asshole
seem to be
Nick.
hiding something. There's Diane, the owner of the art gallery, who's out of town. Then we have problematic, old, rich, and eccentric Harry.
well, there's also Quinn.
Both will be tough to crack. Well, we just have to go one by one. I've been thinking, one of the biggest rewards here is the fantastic food.
Oh god, and this
Enjoying
sounds...
food is cultural, and yet it's also a bit uncivilized.
This sounds just like something out of Twin
It's interesting
Peaks.
how good food motivates me to
It's
work
like
harder
that
during
one moment
investigations.
whenever,
Oh,
Dale
And on Emily's
was speaking
back,
with Harry, the,
it was
sheriff,
strange
and
to
he
me.
was like, hey listen,
Hey, don't take that
once
the
a
wrong
day,
way, Zach.
you have
I
to have
wasn't
it to
getting all
yourself,
excited
and
or
once a
anything,
day you must have a piece of pie.
But it
Well, he didn't.
did make
He didn't
me
say you have to
feel
have a piece of pie, but he pretty much said
strange.
there's one time a day you just need to have a break.
nostalgic, sad almost.
And I don't know why this music's playing. It should be that music that you hear whenever you meet Emily for the first
I
time.
think this case may take a while.
Yep, it will. It will most certainly take a while.
Ellie!
Oh yes, that's right.
Ellie!
That's right.
I'll
Another
eat later.
cutscene. Forgot.
You'll eat right now,
After
young
the
lady.
end of each part in the
Listen to your mother.
I want to
we
hear the rest of
go
the
back
story.
to this. The grandfather telling his
Eat your
granddaughter
lunch.
a lovely little story.
Then take a nap.
Even though the story is far from
I'll tell
lovely.
you the rest.
But I want to hear it
It's
now.
not really child material, is it?
There's no need to rush things. You must live your life at the pace that is right for you.
Honey! Are you coming?
Smallmouth bass. Or bass. Bass bass. You know, I've actually never used a flare before in Deadly Premonition. Ah. And look who it is. Miss Stiletto Heels herself. I wonder who this could be. I mean, I know who it is. But who the hell knows? And we have just reached the end of episode 1. 4 hours, 27 minutes, and 57 seconds. 5 days, I mean. 270 for a payment reward. $82, funds total amount. I'm not doing too bad. Well, sorry for the short episode, everyone, but I promise the next one will be longer and more interesting. So until then, bye-bye.